Hello, and welcome back to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope, and this is your home of hope. We give you hope from this platform, and we tell you never give up. Always keep hope alive. Inawezekana. It is possible. So, guys, as you can see from the title, today we are doing serious business. We're looking at the mistakes to avoid when you are filling our diversity visa lottery application form. So many people fail to go through the diversity visa program because of these mistakes. Let us look at them. Once again, I welcome you back to this platform. If this is your first time here, welcome and feel at home. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and let us interact. So, guys, let us look at these mistakes. Which are these mistakes which we should avoid in order to increase our chances to get selected for the diversity visa 2023? Number one is photo requirement. We have talked about photo requirements every now and then. We have been looking at photo requirements, and I'm not going to get tired to talk about that because that is one of the biggest mistake people do once they are doing the application. And if this is your first video to watch this video about photo requirements during diversity visa application, you need to listen carefully because we don't want you to miss out on this one. Your photo requirement is for everybody. You should provide a passport photo for each and every person you have included in your passport, in your diversity visa application. It doesn't matter whether you have a 1-day-old baby, whether it is yourself, maybe you're 70 years old. Everyone who is included on that form should provide or should submit a passport photo. Now, what about the photo? What is it? What are the requirements for the photos which are needed? And guys, as usual, let us look at the photos. Let us look at this one and see if we can get the actual photo requirements. We are not going to tire. We are not going to tire from looking at the photos because we don't want you guys to miss out on this one. Photos requirements, DV photo requirements. A photo requirement for DV visa for diversity lottery. And here we go, guys. So let me share my screen with you so we can see what we say about photo requirements. Photo requirements. Let me share my screen. So this is the website. This is the website, guys. This is the website where is that for? Here we go. So this is the website. Let us go together. Photo requirements. Here we are. Let's look at the photo requirements and see if it explains what we need to hear. So this is your photo requirement. Your photo is a vital part of your visa application. To learn more, review the information below on how to provide a suitable photo. Digital images are required for some visa categories, blah, 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 while photos are required for other visa categories. So right now we are looking at the photo, the actual photo, and these are the requirements. So your photo or digital images must be in color. Yes, it should be sized such that the head is between 1 inch and 1/3 inches, or 50% and 69% of the image's total height from the bottom of the chin to the top of the head. So they should show something like this one. Yeah, they should show something like this one. Okay, something like this. Photo should be 2 inches by 2 inches. The height of the head should be there 1 inch. Yeah, it is very good. It is very well explained here. So these are just but the actual photos, well composed photo composition examples. Okay, let's go back and look at the other look at uh the other requirement. Okay, here we go. So the photo should not be old. It should be taken within the last 6 months to reflect your current appearance. So don't bring an old photo. It should be taken in front of a plain white or off-white background. That one is obvious. No blue background, no black background. The background should be plain white or off-white. It should be taken in full face view, directly facing the camera. It should be with a neutral facial expression and both eyes open. It should be taken in clothing that you normally wear on a daily basis. Yeah. And also, uniform should not be worn in your photo except religious clothing that is worn daily. And when we say about uniform, maybe you are a policeman. Policeman, you can't take a photo with your police whatever in your police uniform. No. Maybe you are a doctor, you can't take a photo with your lab coat or whatever. Yeah, those are the uniforms that we are saying they are not allowed. But I understand for student, maybe your children school uniform, that one is allowed. And I understand also that we have those students who are in high school and they are applying for the diversity visa, or they are in college, they do their schooling in uniform. The actual uniform, guys, the pullover, the tie and everything, that one is okay, because that one, it is not written that this is a school uniform. Anything occupational uniform is the one they don't encourage. Okay, do not wear a hat or head covering that obscures the hairline unless one daily for a religious purpose. Yeah, for those our sisters Muslims, they are allowed to cover their head. But for someone who is not a religion, maybe Papa says you good to take off your headscarf and take a photo. And also headphones, they are not allowed. Eyeglasses, they are not allowed. Even if you don't see well with the eyeglasses, okay, without your eyeglasses, just take them off, take the picture, and then return your eyeglasses. And so and the last one is, if you normally wear a hearing device, that one is allowed. You can go ahead and put it on, and you can take a photo with that. So let us look at the photo examples from this website. Let us see which ones are acceptable. So this one is acceptable. All these photos are acceptable. As you can see, they meet the requirements. The backgrounds are white. Both the ears are visible. You see this one, and this is a Muslim lady. She's so well covered, but the face is so well visible. She is good to go. So no, so this one is okay. The size and the position is okay. The digital alteration and retouching the background is okay. Okay, let's look at the children background. Okay, the children photos. This is like a small baby. This is so young. And we know taking a photo for the baby, it is very, very hard to capture the actual, but they understand these are babies. This one is okay. There is no other person in the photo, so the baby is alone. The child is facing the camera with her or with his eyes open. So this one is acceptable because the photo is acceptable because the infant's eyes are newborn. Okay, the infant's eyes are visible and they are open. Okay. Let's look at, and so these are the children's photos. So this one is okay, this one is not okay. This photo is not okay for the baby. Why? Because this baby has shadows. You can see the shadows, and also the hair is covering part of her face. This one is not. This one is not acceptable. This one is not acceptable. Okay, this baby is a bit bigger, and he's mad. He's like, what are you guys doing to me? He's mad, but the photo itself is okay. The baby is facing forward. The correct lighting and the acceptable facial expression. Even if even if the boy is mad, he's good. So this photo here, as you can see, this one is not okay because the baby is not facing forward, it's not facing the front, and the baby is also smiling, I think. So this one is not acceptable. This one is not acceptable. So here we have another baby girl. This one is okay. You can see the ears are visible. The photo is clear and the baby is facing forward. That one is a perfect photo. So this is another baby. This one is exaggerated facial expression. This one is so unacceptable. So this is still the same baby, but this time around he's on the car seat. I think he's okay. This one is acceptable. So this one is a bad one. This one is not a good one. This one, as you can see, the baby is the face is not that free. We can't see the mouth. The hands are covering the mouth, so that one is not okay. So this baby here is also this one is blurry. It is not as clear. The background is not white. The baby is smiling, is laughing actually. So this one is not okay. The photo tip, we are told the child's face should be in focus and not blurry. You select a shorter exposure time or use a tripod or place camera on a steady surface to eliminate camera movement. So this another baby here, she or he is having a pacifier on. This one is not okay. So this one is not acceptable. And now the last one here is not also acceptable. You can see this baby, there is someone in the photo, the background is not plain, and the face is partially covered. So that one is also not acceptable. So let us look at the we want to see these photos. So this one is acceptable. This photo is acceptable. These are the adults now, no shadows, everything is okay. So this one is not acceptable. Why? The photo is underexposed. It is not no good lighting. You can tell. It should not be overexposed or underexposed. You should adjust your camera exposure or use extra lighting. This one is a bad one. The color is not accurate. We can tell it has some filters, right? Okay, this one we have checked for the baby girl. It is okay. The photo is clear and in color. And this one, the last one, this one is a bad one. We can see shadows on the face in background. The shadow is also seen. So let us look at the exposure of the photos. So this one is okay. This one is not. You can see it is not that good. This one now, it is too much smiling. The ears are not visible. This one now is behind. This one is head is tilted backward. Okay, this one is a bit good, but I think they say it is okay, but we can tell it is a lot of smiling, right? This one is a bit tilted to the side. This one is also not okay. He's not facing the front. And lastly, this one, eyes are not open. Eyes are closed. And we need to see those irises and pupils, right? Yeah, so let's look at the background. This one is okay. The background is okay. The background here is not that okay. You can see it is not plain white. You can see it is not plain white. The background, this one too, it is not white or off-white. This one too, it is not okay. This one, the background is okay. And this one, the background is not okay. So, guys, guys, you can tell the requirements, okay, the photo requirements, you can tell. So the next mistake that we should avoid, and this one is another mistake that people do because of lack of information, is about double entry. One entry is enough. You do one entry and you're good to go. Don't do two entries that you want to increase your chances to be selected. You do two chances or double entries and you're good to be disqualified. One entry and that's enough. Another thing that you should not do, you should not apply if you don't have a passport. Don't do application without a passport. And again, the next number 4 thing that you should avoid is if you do not meet the minimum requirements of education, don't go ahead and apply, because that one will lead to disqualification. So long as you don't have the minimum requirement for education, and also if your work experience doesn't qualify you for the diversity visa program. Lastly, mistake that people do is they fail to include their family members during the application. And once they get selected, now that's when they start start trying to include them. That one is a no. Include your family members during the initial applications. Once you have a family, get them included in your application, and that will make your work easier. Once you get selected, you are going to go to America with all of your family members. So those are the five mistakes you should avoid. Number 1, you should make sure that your photos meet the requirements. Number 2, only do one application. Number 3, use a passport. Don't do an application if you don't have a passport. Number 4, you should meet the minimum education requirements. And number 5, include each and every member of your nuclear family, that is father, mother, and children. Include your spouse and children. Anybody else in the extended family, that one is not acceptable. You are not allowed to add anybody who is not your child or your spouse. And with those 5 mistakes, avoid them kabisa kabisa, and that will increase your chances to be selected for the Diversity Visa 2023, aka Green Card. Those people who are not yet applied, I thank you. For you who are coming to us, Shikohope Cyber, Suffling Shikohope Cyber, we are doing your application on time. We're communicating. We are doing this together, guys. We don't want to leave each one of you out. Reach out to us, and we are going to do as we have to do. Our information is running below. You can see on your screen. Contact us, send us an email, and we are going to do your application, and we are going to apply. If you want to visit us on our offices in Nairobi CBD, we are located along Tomboya Street, opposite Eastmart, near Beba. For more information, you can call us or you can send us an email. Shikohope, okay, not Shikohope, Shiko DV2023 at gmail.com. All the information is on those writings moving below your screen, on your screen, and you are going to reach us. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for coming. I wish you all the best as you embark on this diversity visa process. God bless you. God guide your ways as you continue trusting the process. Inawezekana. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let us on our next video tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, now and forevermore. Amen. Bye bye, guys. See you later tomorrow.